Right, well, you caught me on a tea break, but what I've done, as you can see, I've stripped the carb down. Now, I know you can get all these fancy carb cleaners and everything, but basically, I have used them, didn't find any benefits, to be honest. What I use is generally WD-40, good old WD, and an airline. I have the luxury of a compressor, so it works for me. Saying that I haven't got this fired yet, but apparently I didn't find much, to be honest, in the carb, but you can't see it. It's the dirt's that minuscule, but the airline tends to force any shite in there out. So I had a hell of a job getting the pin out that holds the float balls in, but what I'll do is I'll just give that a good wipe down. It may have to tap back in. It's not really important, it's only a pivot, so it just goes through that eyelet there, and that's your little valve that shuts the fuel on and off as required. Like I say, it's getting there. Jets aren't physically blocked, I can't see anything, but do them no harm. I'm just soaking in a bit of WD at the minute. Oh, proof in the pudding, isn't it? I did notice it was flooding the float ball now and again. It would remedy it with the old tap, but it needed doing, to be honest. So I've never had this carb apart all the years I've owned the bike, so time will tell. Like I say, it's all maintenance in it. It has to be right, otherwise nothing will work. The carburation, a very important part. You can, I've not looked properly, but you can actually still get the service kits for them on eBay, I believe. I've seen some reference to them, but if it goes back together and works, it's fine by me. There's a lot of the kits you get cheap copies. You'd be better off going genuine, to be honest, because a lot of Chinese stuff out there, it's rubbish. Cheap, but not very good. Did buy a carb a good few years back for a Yamaha FS1E, the old fizzy copy carb. What a load of bloody rubbish. Ended up putting the old one back on. Never run right with the copy carb. So a lesson learnt there. So hopefully today I'll just back on, fight to get it back in. It's fine to get out, and hope to hear the bloody thing start up. I'm just making another fag. Like I said, I'm not going to try and put it together on camera because I'll end up dropping stuff and swearing and making a hash of it. I'd rather show you properly what to do. I mean, the references are there if you look for them online, so there's not really a problem. I did note there's I'm guessing that's your air screw. Now that was half a turn out, so I've taken it out, cleaned it all up, put it in, seated the little valve and turned it out half, so hopefully it's the correct setting. I haven't checked, I've just copied it. it ran before, so it should be right. But you can actually get to that when the carb is back on the bike. So obviously with a tiny little screwdriver you can adjust that. I remember the Suzuki SP370 had a very similar little setup, and it basically I'd almost cut down a screwdriver so I could get in there. I've still got it somewhere, I believe. So it's maybe it's one that can be adjusted later if need be. Like I say, in a nutshell, all I've done is give it a bloody good squirt of WD-40 and airlined it out, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Did notice last night that the bottom hose, the a rubber hose on these for the oil, so 2 oil pumps on these, and the hose fed out of the bottom of the frame, out the top of the motor, back into the top of the frame. One might be weeping. If so, I'm going to have to get some made up. You can get them second hand on eBay, but you're just buying trouble, aren't you? And there's some on the other motor over there, but whether they're any good or not, I don't know. I've not looked. But if they are weeping, I'll whiz them down to Pertec and see if they can clone them over. It'll be worth it, because the last thing you want is oil leaks that you won't see while you're riding along. So there we are. So far I've got to do with it. I mean, it's early doors still, so hopefully get a good bit done today. And hear it fire up. Bit of luck, my foot was aching last night, but trying to kick it off with trainers on. Not a good idea. But I carried away, so you pay the price. A guy dropped me a line last night on one of my previous posts, saying that he's got starting issues. I forget his name now. Hopefully he'll get back to me and let me know basically what his problems are, and if I can help him I will. That's the whole idea of this. So if you do catch this latest one, drop us a line, mate. You're welcome. Right, I'm going to have this cup of tea in a fag now and then press on. I'll upload this tonight at some point, and hopefully I'll have a following video with a bit of success. There you go. Catch you later, folks.